Hello, people. Welcome to the Creator Bricks, and today I wanted to talk about a subject I'm very passionate about. I haven't talked about Superman Legacy in about 5 months. I made the video talking about the cast, and I haven't made a video since then about Superman Legacy. So I wanted to make a video about it again because it's been a while. So we got a couple things to talk about. We got suit reveal, logo reveal, and then something I wasn't a huge fan, which actually we'll start with. Since I wasn't a big fan, I want to mostly be positive in this video. So something I wasn't a big fan of that I saw was the casting of Otis. The casting seemed fine. The thing I'm mostly like, oh, okay, was the fact that he's gonna be in the movie, and I think I talked about that in the last video, how I was like, I don't really want Mish Teschmacher and Otis in the movie as like Alexa's compadres as a word for it. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of seeing that. I'd rather Otis not be there myself and just combine Mish Teschmacher and Otis into one character with Mercy Graves. Kind of being the goon and maybe even the love interest of Lex Luthor, possibly. Wasn't a big fan of that, but now we can be totally positive with this. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the logo. So in terms of the logo, it is the Alex Ross Kingdom Come logo. A huge fan of that. Ever since 2019, when I first read Kingdom Come, it was in a school library, and I'm gonna read this, and I picked it up. I had heard good things about the comic, and I read it, and it is to this day one of my favorite comics still. I absolutely love Kingdom Come. I love how you get the Golden Age and Silver Age era characters together. You get like characters like Alan Scott, Green Lantern, with characters like Superman and Shazam. Well, all three of those are Golden Age, but you get your old school characters and some new ones in there. And I always thought that was cool, having the generational things. And I've heard that this movie is taking a lot of notes from Kingdom Come with the generational superhero thing. I don't know if it's going to be specifically the thing with the new generation of superhumans being menaces, and got the older heroes trying to take care of that. So in terms of the Kingdom Come logo, well, this isn't exactly the Kingdom Come logo, because the Kingdom Come logo had the black instead of the yellow there. There is one instance that I can remember where the logo has been yellow. Well, this logo has been yellow, and that's with Brandon Routh on Crest and Infinite Earths on CW. He had that at the very end of that event, so that was a cool thing to see, and it's carried on here. So yeah, something about it, I wish it was like a metallic logo, because I always love my metallic Superman logos. Those are just my jam. And overall, I think the suit, or I wanted the suit to be more metallic too, but I'll talk about that in a minute when we talk about the suit. Very happy with the Kingdom Come logo being what they chose for David Corenswet's Superman. Very inspired, I would say. There's only been one other actor who's had that logo, and like I said, it was Brandon Routh on Crisis, who actually had the full-on Kingdom Come logo with the black and red, and then the whole get-up from Crisis. Very happy with that decision. Okay, so talking about the actual suit now. This is a beautiful suit. Being a fan of New 52 Superman, his design, this was I've been wanting either the Rebirth era Superman in live action, or I've been wanting the New 52. Those are the top two ones I've been wanting to see in live action, because we've already gotten complete classic already with things like the Richard Donner Superman movies. So something like that would be cool to see, is what I thought, and it is. I'm really happy with seeing this. You get the panel lining from the New 52 suit, and I just thought that suit was so. I love how that suit looks in the books, and it looks not even better. I won't say that, but it looks great in live action, or at least in this photo. I won't say it how it looks in motion yet, because we haven't seen it in motion, but yeah, it looks great. I love the textured logo. It looks nice. And then collar, I was especially happy to see, because I'm a huge fan of Superman with a collar. The thing was, the Superman with collars, though, is they always put them on Dictator Superman. I don't know why, but that's just something people, character designers do, and I don't know why they do that, because now everyone has thinks that collar Superman is synonymous with evil Superman, and it's not. I don't like that. But yeah, I just love Superman with a collar. I love it. Every character with a collar, really, besides Green Lantern is my jam with a collar, with the New 52 design. Batman looks great with a collar, and who else? Who else looks great with a collar? Like, yeah, those are the main things that are coming to mind when I think of superheroes with a collar. Is those three? Those three look great with their collars. This image though does give off the vibe of being dark, but something interesting is dark, but you still have that action going on in the background of that beam shooting at a ball, which I believe that's supposed to be Guy Gardner. He created a ball construct around himself, is what I believe it is. And then who I think is shooting that pink beam is my guess here is Atomic Skull. That's my guess is what's happening there. I think Atomic Skull is fighting Guy Gardner. I'm not sure though, because you can't see who the hell is firing that beam. But I'm solidly sure that's Guy Gardner, because we got the casting for Guy Gardner, and it has like the light refractions coming off the green there, so I'm solidly sure that's Guy Gardner in the ball up there. Going back to the suit, very nice red and blue they chose. You can't really see the blue up towards the torso because it's dirty up there. You get the dirt all over the logo, but the blue and the red look nice. The little cufflinks, I would like if it would be better if they were red cufflinks. I think that would be a nice touch. Add a little bit more red. Something interesting though about this is they added trunks, so you can barely see them, but you can still see that they are there. New 52 design for Superman didn't have that, but I appreciate them doing that, because now it combines a modern look with the classic, and I always like seeing that. I always like seeing that type of thing where you add new elements to an old design. I don't know, that's just me. I just love that, and it looks like a different belt than what we usually see out of Superman. It looks more pouchy and like, yeah, at least based on what I am seeing here, it looks more like you can actually put things in the belt, which I hope so, because that'd be a neat thing to have Superman carrying around. I don't know what you would carry around with him, but you know, that's a cool little touch there. Yeah, I would like some red cufflinks. The lining is accurate to New 52, and I like it. People were getting mad about the lining. I don't mind it. And something else, this is a personal thing for me. I absolutely hate when Superman suits are made by Ma Kent. I just think it's dumb. It's fine for a first suit for Superman. I'm fine with that, but I prefer it to be out of Kryptonian fabric that the suit is made from, because Clark, it ties him into Krypton, having the suit be Kryptonian, and then he himself is human. Maybe not species-wise, but in terms of where he comes from and who he is human. So I always like that, with the suit being Kryptonian, but he himself is human. That's how I view it anyway. But based on the suit, there's no way in hell Martha Kent is making the suit, so happy about that, because that's a personal, I guess what people call ick of mine with Superman, is the Martha Kent making the suit. It's fine for a suit, I'm fine with that, but if you're gonna have a main suit, have it be made out of Kryptonian fabric, and that's my view. But there is still one question I do have about this suit, because you can't see the back of the suit. Is there gonna be a yellow S on the back? If there is, I'm gonna be like, mwah, yes. That's like the one thing that we don't know yet, is if it's gonna have the yellow S on the back of the cape, and that's a big thing that we need on there. So hopefully it's on there. If it's not there, then fine. I'm fine with it. I'm not hurt. I'm not sad. I wanted to see it, but it's all right. I don't mind. It's fine. But yeah. Overall, this suit is great. I love it, and yeah, I think this is going to be a very fun suit to see in live action. I'm very excited to see the merchandise for the movie, especially the DC Multiverse figures. They're going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what they do with this, because it's got a lot of nice texture work and sculpting. It's going to be very nice on the action figures. I'm very excited about that. We'll see how the likeness is. Todd McFarlane, he makes the DC Multiverse figures, but he is the face of the company anyway. Hopefully they get the likeness right on David Cornsweet, but yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say, but I am going to do one more thing before I end the video though. So now that we've actually seen the suit now, I wanted to do a ranking of live action Superman suits as of now. This might change in a year when the movie actually comes out, depending on how the suit moves and everything. But yeah, I wanted to do a ranking of all 7 primary Superman suits, or at least in my book they're primary. Yeah, so it's gonna go from 1 to 7. 7, I picked 7 main live-action Superman suits, just the classics. None of the alternate costumes for any of these. Just the main primary. Last one of them. The main number one is actually kind of a accent suit, or not accent suit, but an alternate suit, I guess. But it's classic enough. I'm gonna cheat anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go through now. So number 7, we have the Christopher Reeve Superman. So he is not at the bottom because I don't like him. He's actually my favorite live-action Superman kind. He's up there though, live-action Superman. He's like number 1 and 2. Maybe not. I don't know. Depending on the day, he's my favorite, and he's not my favorite on depending on the day. But anyway, with the Superman suit, he has it's a very basic looking Superman suit. It's a 70s. You're not gonna get all the panel lining. It's just very basic. It's a simple costume. But with me, for Superman, I like some extra oomph to the suit. This is a very basic one. It's not bad. It's just very simple. This I would think would be reasonable as a suit that would be made by Martha Kent. This one I wouldn't mind being made by Martha. I don't remember if it was. Or no, I think this one was Kryptonian. Fortress Solitude. He got it. Anyway, yeah. Very simple. Not bad. It's just not my favorite. Alright, and then for number 6, we have the BVS through, I guess, Justice League, because we didn't really see Superman after Justice League again, besides Black Adam, but that was in the Man of Steel suit. But for the BVS through Justice League suit, so he is lower because just how he looked in BVS was just too big for me, but it works for what Zach was going for there, but I don't know, it just doesn't quite do it for me. But it does have a lot of aspects that I do like in Superman costume designs. Like you get the no trunks there, I do like that, and then you get the belt, the disconnected belt where you get the side piece and then the actual square in right above the crotch. And then you actually get a metallic logo, and I'm a sucker for the metallic logos myself. It looks good, not my favorite, but Henry Cavill looks good in it. My kind of problem is the bulk. Myself, I'm not a huge fan of hyper bulky Superman. Yeah, that's just what I feel. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Just not my favorite Superman design. It is it's simple in a way, but it has that like alien texture. This could be a very classic looking modern Superman. It has its own thing about it that's very nice, and it works for what it is. But yeah, like it says, it has that alien texture that I like. I always like the Superman suits that have the different alien-looking textures. Very nice touch. But okay, so number 5 is the Man of Steel suit. This one, I love it's more simple than the BVS suit is, and in that movie, Henry Cavill is a lot more slender. And I just prefer that with my Superman, be a little more slender, but still built. But just not huge. That's why I like a gymnast looking Superman, like a Christopher Reeve looking kind of body build. Yeah, it has nice cufflinks. They're not red like I usually like. I like my red cufflinks, but very nice. You get the belt is different on this one. You get the gold circle in the above the crotch, and then you get the little string. Well, it's not strings, but the little belt details that are different from the BVS suit. None of the Zack Snyder era Superman suits have the yellow S on the back of the cape, so that's something that does kind of hold them back from being the best Superman suits. But they are very well-made, high-quality Superman suits. So they look great. What they're doing, I really like. I'm a big fan of Zack Snyder era DC for the most part. Yeah, I just like it overall, but it's still not quite there. Number 4 I have as the Superman Returns suit with being worn by Brandon Routh, who's up there with being my favorite Superman. But for the Superman Returns suit, it is almost there being perfect. The things that it has as a problem against itself is the red that is brown. The inside of the cape has a lighter color. It has that red that most of the suit should be, but they chose to go with a very, very, very dark red, and it looks brown most of the time, so that does very much hold it back. But the extra Superman logos, I appreciate. Like the whole House of El Crest is made up of House of El Crests, so I just like that texture. It's different, and it may be too much, but I don't care. I love that suit a lot, and it looks really good besides the red being too dark. It has a real poppy blue, which is maybe why they went with the darker red, because it would be too much maybe at the time, but not really. Not an excuse, but yeah, it's just that red is holding it back. If it wasn't for that red, it would be perfect. this probably would be number 1 if it wasn't for that red. All right, and then number 3 is the new one, is the Superman Legacy suit. It is number 3, 2 above this one that I think are a little bit better, but like I've said, I like the texture of the suit. It has a nice, it looks like David Cornsweet has a good build for it, and I really like a lot of the elements about it. It's a very New 52, which is something I was wanting, and I think it's beautiful right now. We'll see how I feel in the year, but as of now, that's how I feel about the suit, and very excited to see the movie itself. So for the last 2, they're pretty much the same suit with minor changes. So number 2 is the Crisis on Infinite Earths Brandon Routh suit. Just beautiful, all around, comic accurate, full on. And what they did change is they made the crest raised, and it is a perfect logo for the Kingdom Come Superman, with that raised logo, and it has that shine on the border of the House of El Crest. It has a matte finish on the inside, but the outside has the border of the House of El Crest has this shine to it. It's not metallic like I would love. That is close enough to a metallic logo. So you get the shine, so the House of El Crest pops. That is what I love with Superman suits, is the House of El Crest popping. If it doesn't pop, then what are you doing? Pops right off the page of Kingdom Come. And then for number 1, it's the same suit again, except this time it has the yellow inside of the crest instead of the black. That just makes it one step closer to being better. It's like they took the one they had with the black inside, and they said, how do we make this slightly better without making anything new? How about we just paint the black yellow? Yeah, that'll work. And they just made it better. That's all it took to make it even better, and this would be a great just main suit for a Superman in an alternate universe. Not the main one, but as like an alternate universe Superman. This is chef's kiss. Just beautiful all around, and I love it. Very simple way of putting it. But yeah, that's what I gotta say on the recent Superman Legacy news. This is mostly about the suit, but I also talked about Otis. But yeah, very excited for Superman Legacy. Very excited to see how it turns out. It has a lot riding on it. If this doesn't do well, DC films are gonna be even more spot than they are now. But very excited to see how this turns out. Hopefully everyone likes it, and we start getting more non-Batman movies. Batman's cool. I love him. He's my 3rd favorite superhero, but it would be nice to see my other 2 favorite superheroes get more love in the cinema. Well, number 2 is Superman, so big fan of him. And then my number 1, my GOAT, Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. Gotta see him get a movie again after 2011 disaster, but gotta get this to be successful so I get what I want. Gotta get I want my Green Lantern movie saga. I want 19 movies. I'm just kidding, not that many. I want 12. But anyway, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and see you around.